Hello everybody, I am Samuel15 the Dragon Sim here today, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Competitive Standard Friday. Each and every single Friday, for the most part, we take a competitive deck and just go straight into it with against another competitive deck in the standard format, or at least these decks are at least somewhat competitive, and you might see them somewhere in the in a standard tournament, but still, at least somewhat. And I'm going first, and I'm playing Fighting Hammers, which has gotten fairly popular. So, okay, I am going first. We don't do any deck lists or anything, though occasionally I put the deck list on my channel, but I often forget to because I'm an idiot. Well, I'm actually just forgetful, but whatever. Tomato, tomato. Opponent is selecting the starting Pokemon. I'm going first, so it doesn't really matter how many Pokemon I put down. Alright, ooh. This is a toughie. Now, I do want to put down energy. I want energy, that's for sure. What do I really need here? Halucha? Let's get Halucha and letter. Do you want a letter or do you want the level ball? I think we can. I think we have to get the level ball now. We don't need to attack this turn, or we don't need energy right away, so I'm fine with just holding on to what we have. Putting down Halucha because it's free retreat for now, and I'm okay with just passing here. Opponent puts down Scorched Earth. That's interesting. Probably gonna get another bat. Gets a gold bat, and that's interesting. That is interesting. Gets rid of the fire energy. Puts down a Houndoom. Oh. Is this a Mega Houndoom deck, or is this like a Houndoom Bats deck? Oh, I see what this is. I see what this is. I would like to top deck an energy. And no, okay. I'm fine with that, I guess. Alright. We do need energy though. Like, do we go for the head ringer? Or do we doing 30 damage won't really matter to the active, I think. Because he's gonna evolve the next turn anyway. Do I want to scoop up just to waste it? Tails, put down Lucario. Maybe I can draw like a fighting energy anyway, but if not, that's fine. I didn't draw it, but I'm okay with that for the most part. Really am. To me, doing 30 damage was not really that ideal. To me, it was a lot more worth it to put a head ringer on Houndoom and prevent him from putting a tool on it. I have my priorities. I know what I'm doing. Now, it's possible you could just want to attack with Golbat, which in that case, that would be really not great. I 3V a Seeker, and I don't really want to Sycamore right away. So at this point, I do kind of have to go for Karina. No. I'm going to get a letter. Now, do I want to draw 2 cards? I have Super Rod in the deck, so I'm okay, honestly. I'm going to actually Scorched Earth first. See if I get anything I want. I do-ish? I do. I'm gonna put down Fighting Steam just to get rid of his Scorched Earth. Most of the draft at 30. So if you top deck a fire energy, that's gonna be problematic for him. Falls into a Crobat. Now it's starting to get a bit more problematic for me. Puts down a fire energy, so he's gonna skill dive for 60. And that was not the greatest thing in the world, but getting a scoop ups is pretty nice. The Lucario, yeah, fighting energy, scoop up, crushing hammer. We get that. All right. What else do we need to do? Well, I suppose hitting for 50 would actually be pretty good. So let's do that. It's Karina. For a muscle band, because that's kind of important right now. And we can Abysmal Hand for another energy, possibly. Now we get another Crushing Hammer. So, we have some decent things going on right now. Opponents could hit me for 60, which would stink. But on the bright side, you know, we're knocking out the Crobat next turn. Puts down the Scorched Earth again. It's a bit saddening. Gonna Blacksmith, probably onto, yeah, of course, Blacksmith onto Houndoom. Alrighty, if I draw an energy, I definitely want to start powering up the bench Lucario. If my opponent attacks per turn, that would actually be pretty not great, but my opponent does not. Gonna Crushing Hammer again. I do hit heads, so that's an energy gone. And I don't really need that, so show playmat, show cards. I'm getting another Crushing Hammer, why not? Tails, I'm fine with that. Azrosic, I'm also fine with that. I like to get some energy here, though. So we take our first prize, thankfully. Not getting that much energy, which is kind of sad. He will probably be able to attack me with Grand Flame, or Melting Horn if he so chooses to. So, 2 fire in the discard pile. Couple, actually 3 at this point. Puts down another Zubat. Probably gonna Blacksmith. And at this point, I think my opponent might Mega Evolve and pass. Two fire energy on there. Gonna Grand Flame for 50. Put onto the Zubat, which actually is not a horrible strategy. No, there's no more fire in the discard pile, so we can't do that. Alright, we have another I could draw. I could, interesting options. I could Corkscrew Smash for 80. I can hit for 50. Thinking. Alright, Missile Jab, draw another card. It's not, well, strong energy, it's pretty good too. So my opponent has a lot of damage right now. Not a lot, but like, significant amount. Where I can just hit for 100 and call it a day. I'm hitting for 80 as it is. He's gonna Battle Compressor. Probably a couple more fire energy away, I would assume. Now, that Team Flare Gun is important because that forces him to either blacksmith onto the Houndoom again, which would not be really wise since he's get probably gonna get KO'd, or he can just attach manually per turn to waste his energy attachment from the Houndoom onto the Zubat. Of course, he's getting more fire energy, so he can safely do this. So that's not terrible for him. Problem right now is like I may have to hit 80 again. That's not something I really want to do. If I can hit a scoop of Peds and Lucario and just put it through the Haluchin active, that'd be great. That's probably what I'm going for here. Because if not, my opponent's probably going to promote as a bat of some kind and just beat me. My opponent's probably going to either blacksmith or something else. So he's okay. My opponent's going to use Professor Sycamore. Probably hoping to draw into, ooh, he has to get rid of pretty cool stuff. It's great. Opponent's probably hoping to, draw energy of some kind. Because if he doesn't, that'd just be great for me. Alright, so my opponent's going to probably going to get a bat. A gold bat. I would assume. Oh, it gets a shaman. Evolves probably onto the bench Lucario. I thought as much. Actually, he really could have done it anyway. So, gonna shaman. Now this. Okay, so he's getting another Houndoom down. How many scoop ups have you used? Two. Two. I believe I only play three because of I hate that. So ooh, he gets rid of two cards I actually really wanted to see, which is clever. He gets rid of my head ringer and my strong energy. That's brutal. That is brutal. Scoops though. Final scoops, and we get it. Alright, that's nice. So there, there. Hitting for 100. Scorched Earth at this point just because I can. I want to draw more cards for right now. I want to hold on to that. Nothing really else I want to do here, to be honest. Well, there's a chance I can get knocked out, so I kind of want to put it down anyway. Karina. Halucha. You know. Well, yeah, let's do Focus Sash. I don't need to break card him right away. Let's do Focus Sash. And Flying Press for the knockout. Alrighty, so he's gonna promote the bat. If I were him, I'd probably put the damage on Halucha so that make it easier for him. Probably should have held on to Halucha in the Focus Sash, especially the Focus Sash, but oh well. So if I were him, I'd probably evolve the Crobat into Golbat and put damage there. Part of the reason I'm doing it so I can avoid the damage onto elsewhere. On Lucario, for example. So if he's smart, he's going to put the damage on Halucha. course, he doesn't really need to do much more damage, but so he's probably gonna want a blacksmith. Kind of had to put down the Halucha in case he knocked it out. So it's kind of it is what it is. Well, it's probably gonna gonna blacksmith. If he has everything, that'd be not great for me to say the least. Oh, he just decides to Sycamore there. Oh, he really could have just blacksmith and passed. And Mega Ball passed. And that's honestly what he should have done, but I think he's trying to go for it. He's trying to avoid being head ringered. So that was interesting play. Oh, you didn't, ah, crap, you didn't need to pass. He didn't need to pass, that sucks. So, what am I gonna do here? Is there a retreat cost on this thing? There's one retreat cost. So I think what I'm going to do here, oh, he has a burning energy on it. Because that's smart. That's smart. E-hammer, that, Lysander. Lucario's safe now. He's never one-shotting me at this point either, so. Perilous City. This guy's Lucario with the damage on it. Because that's an easy Lysander Tiger waiting to happen. Can't for me. One thing I could have done is probably Zerosig away the thing on the Halucha. So he's not getting any energy on this the Mega Houndoom this turn. That's great. Well, I mean, he's probably getting one or two, but like, not much more. Um, it's interesting. He got a couple more bats out. Not something I really wanted to see, but as long as I kind of just screw over his main attacker, I should be fine. Ooh, he decides to do that. That's interesting. Interesting, but that makes sense. It makes sense. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, I would like to Lysander here. Seriously, like Lysander would be pretty great. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Just not get anything. Actually, I could have got that Hooch. No, I could not have, which is a dead card. And I could Zero Sick here, but I kind of want a Lysander instead more. Abysmal Hand for 2, see what I get. Okay, so I do get Lysander. Exactly what I wanted. Perilous City's gone, but I hit from hitting for 120, which does in fact matter, because if he does Mega Evolve, I have an option. Actually, could have just knocked out the active Houndoom for the better, but I just want to get rid of the threats, you know? I just want to have a big threat on the board so like whenever I can, yeah, whatever I need to do will be done. I think maybe getting rid of, I think actually the better play would have been Zero Sicking with the special energy and knocking out the active. Probably would have been for the better play. Is he just gonna Mega Evolve pass? Ooh, he has. Okay. Looks like he'll do it anyway. He Grand Flames for 50. That's desperate. I gotta see what he's doing, though. I definitely see what you're doing. Oh, he's doing to the. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. You think you're clever. He thinks he's clever. Alrighty. I don't really want to stick one here. Um, do I need to do anything else? Do I just switch? No, you can knock it out the bat. That's why I don't want to do that. So I think I'll just take out the knockout here. There's nothing else I really need to do. Okay, strong energy. That's awesome. Okay, this Mega Houndoom Bats deck may not be the most competitive thing in the world, but it is an interesting deck. I'm not gonna lie. My opponent probably definitely did not need to do that what he did. Okay, now he's gonna. That was actually a pretty good top deck for him, but that's all he has. So he's probably gonna pass and hope for a Lysander eventually. That's what I would do. I'm trying to dig for the Lysander myself right now. So he's probably gonna skill dive, either knock out the active Halucha, or going to he's gonna knock out the active Halucha, which is just for the best. It's doing the most damage by a considerable margin. Alright, gonna put down this and this and but yeah, I don't want to judge here. Can we go for it? No, we can. I only have one VS Seeker, so that's kind of hoping for a lot. Maybe 120. 100, that's not a knockout. Um, yeah, I think I just have to go for it. Well, we didn't get it. How I do play for scoop ups is interesting. Let's be annoying with this. And then turn. Not really much else I can do. Now, if I were him, I'd kind of be hoping for Lysander, but that's all I really think he can do at this point. Giovanni's scheme. Draw a couple cards. Probably put a bat somewhere. How many? Ooh, he has a lot of gone. 1, 2. Two of them are gone. He plays a 3-3 line, a 4-3-3 line. How many Zub? One Zubat's gone, so. Odds are he probably plays another Golbat. It's possible that one of them's gone, but. Sacred Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is okay. This also kind of is. I really need to top deck Lysander soon. Or like dig into that Lysander. Like I really need to get it. Oh, yeah, the oh, bats everywhere. Curious to see what his last card was. Blah blah blah. Well, we know what else is left in his deck. Oh, if he, oh, if he has a V, no, I think he Giovanni this turn. I think he Giovanni, but I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it anymore. This turn's been kind of going off the wall. So if I were him, I'd definitely put on the Halucha. Not Halucha, Lucario. Because he needs to kill that if he needs a shot winning this game. And if he wants a shot winning this game, that's what he's going to do. Yep. He still needs to take 5 more prizes. Okay, now you can go for the Halucha. Yeah. Now skill down for 30. I'm probably onto a Halucha. Ooh, on the artillery. That's smart. I need Lysander soon. How many cards can I get rid of? I need to top deck it. Alright. Now where do we put this fighting energy? For me to order knockdown, I need to like another stupid thing on it. So there's no point in me putting in the strong energy in the Halucha. Is there? I think I'm out on both muscle bands. I think I only played. Pretty sure I only played 2. Okay. I'd be kind of salty if like I actually had another muscle band in the deck, but that's whatever. Okay, we got it. Alexander Durg. Retreat. Oh, somersault kick. 140. Oh, that was a little nerve-wracking at the end. Yeah, that Houndoom deck is kind of scary. I was luckily I was able to slow it down, but like Houndoom Bats is kind of scary when you think about it because it does 160. Oh, Bats, I can just do another 20. Yeah, that's a knockout. I'm like, oh, that sucks. What about Megas? And they go, well, more Bats, and just hope to knock it out that way. So like, it's a very clever strategy. Unfortunately, um, I was able to get the upper hand very quickly, largely because Headringer punches and stuff like that. On the plus side, he was able to melting horn away one my other Headringer and my strong energy. So good for him. If nothing else, he took a couple prizes. So yeah, but that was a pretty good game. One of the longer games I actually recorded. Actually, it was a half an hour. Holy crap! Like I didn't even think it was that long. Okay, I think that game might have would have went to time in real life. It actually probably would have. Actually, in all honesty, that thing probably would have been a tie since even though it says 27 minutes, uh, things take longer, like shuffling and thinking and stuff like that. So it most likely would have been a tie, but still, it was a pretty close match for the most part. Anyway, I'm Sammy 15 the Dragon Team here. I'm just mumbling at this point. Please like, subscribe, all the silly stuff. And oh wait, one more thing I need to talk about. I'm actually part of a Facebook group called Pokemon TCG Online Tournament Series, which is of course uses Pokemon TCG Online and only Pokemon TCG Online. So none of the other stuff like TCG One or anything like that. And we do tournaments. Occasionally, we also do free tournaments, and that's what we're in the middle of right now. Um, We have a couple spots left open in a 32-man tournament. Winner gets about 18 packs, we believe, and second place will get probably half that, and third and fourth will probably get half of that. But it kind of depends. We're still seeing how many people we get. Of course, it's completely free. Me and the other admin on Pokemon TCG Online, Cody Chrisman, is also sponsoring it. So please look in the description below. It should be there, along with my Twitter page, along with everything else. So again, please like, subscribe, all the silly stuff. Again, join us on Facebook, and we shall see you guys next time.